determine Game 4's outcome the most? Who are you putting it on?
Are y'all ready for this?
Yeah.
It will be Jamal Murray. He will determine it. See, I know what to expect from LeBron James. We've seen it many, many times. This is different. Jamal Murray is a sniper and an assassin. You understand what I'm saying? I got the helicopters hovering over. They hear me talking. It doesn't matter. Here's the deal. The brothers
said something bad about LeBron James. Here come the choppers.
Here, tell me about it, right? Seriously speaking, I'm not even saying anything about LeBron James because I expect what I expect from LeBron. The difference is going to be Jamal Murray. Understand something. He's averaging 24.7 in this series. He's shooting about 52% from the field, about 40% from three-point range. He just finished dropping 28. So when you look at him right now in terms of his numbers during all of this, what do we have here? I mean, I'm just looking at some of his numbers. The brother's been absolutely unstoppable. Had 28 the last game, 25 the game before. You know what he did the last series when he dropped 40 against the Clippers in the Game 7. You know what we did in games 4, 5, and 6 against Utah when he dropped 50, 42, and 50 against Donovan Mitchell and the Jazz. This brother is an elite scorer. I've always been a fan of his. He is big time. And if this brother gets on the kind of role, because we know what the other guys are going to do. They're basically role players or playing their roles, even though I think Michael Porter Jr. is a star. He's got starter written all over him in his future. And Jeremy Grant is a really good player. As he showed us the other day, the Joker is just special. Can't jump from the street onto a curb to save his life. But my God can do everything else. He is just special.
Unless it's that one that's off the.
Oh, yeah, the off the. Everything he throws, and he's just, listen, he's special. But Jamal Murray, if they don't figure out a way to guard that brother, there might be a problem. I believe the Lakers will. I believe they can, but they better do it.
A little scared? A little scared?
Huh? I'm not scared. I'm not scared. Remember, I'd love a 6 game. I picked Denver to lose in 6, so I expect them to win another game. But what I'm saying is I'd love a game 7, as long as the Lakers are in the finals, okay? But the bottom line is this. Jamal Murray is no joke. And how he beats you, Max, is what hurts most.
If Jamal Murray's hot, there's no stopping Jamal Murray. Good luck. Like, he's one of those dudes where his range is such, his by the way, court vision, unselfishness, willing to do what needs to be done. If that means score 50 or if that means come up with 12 assists in a game, whatever he has to do. He's a great player who, the scary thing is, he's not in his prime yet.
Yeah.
Like, he's going to get better than this. How much better does it get than this? But the single player who has the biggest determining factor on Game 4 is LeBron James. LeBron did not have a great game in spite of the numbers in Game 3. He did, I feel, along with Rondo, set the tone defensively late in the game when the Lakers went on that crazy run and cut it to within 3 from down like 20. But it was not a great LeBron James game. And it's not that LeBron James can't win a Game 7. We saw LeBron come back from down 3-1 to beat a 73-win team on their home floor and lead a defense that held them scoreless for the last almost 5 minutes of that game. And ice the game on the free throw line, which supposedly he was scared to do, right? LeBron's able to overcome stuff. He knows, even down 3-1, this series isn't over. But the last team you want to get knotted up in a series that you feel like maybe you should be up 3-0 is the Denver Nuggets. Don't give this team life. And I don't even want to down them by saying give them life. You're not giving them anything. They're taking it. But LeBron has to know, put the pedal to the metal now. And when LeBron is at his best, including Jokic, including Jamal Murray, including AD, he's still the best. It has to be his night.
Oh, it's not Kawhi? I wasn't sure. Kawhi.
It is not. Who thinks it's Kawhi? Did you see Game 7? It'd be ridiculous.
Just checking to see where you are.
The one thing the Lakers have to be concerned about, I'm just looking at some numbers here, Max, just so you know. Jamal Murray's averaging 24. So is the Joker. Jeremy Grant is averaging 14. Michael Porter Jr. is averaging 12. Monte Morris, who by the way, he's got some talent with him. He shoots 60% from three-point range, 64% from the field. He's averaging 10. That's 5 guys averaging in double figures against this Lakers defense. So what does that tell us? That tells us that LeBron and AD, in all likelihood, are not going to be enough. Somebody else for the Los Angeles Lakers is going to have to step up. Kyle Kuzma, how you doing, bro? It would be you. Yes, you or Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, who's had moments in these players where he shot the ball effectively, and Anthony Davis, the superstar that you are, the top 5 player on the planet. You can't be 6'11" with his skill set and have 2 rebounds.
Or Caruso or Danny Green. Danny Green's capable of going off from 3.
Yes,
but that's my point, Stephen A. What you just mentioned, not only do they have Murray and Jokic, but they have a whole bunch of other guys where it wouldn't surprise you if they had a big game. LeBron, respect to the guys on the Lakers squad, especially playoff Rondo. But there's no one on that team where you're like, yeah, that dude's going to have a big game, really. So it comes down to LeBron. Even if it's feeding AD, he's got to control the game.
Well, you can say that, but Max, Jokic is stronger than AD. And here's the thing. I just said to you, you can't jump on the street onto a curb. We know he has no jumping ability whatsoever. But not only is he averaging 24, let's keep this in mind. Anthony Davis played 42 minutes and 48 seconds. 2 rebounds, 0 blocks. That's unacceptable.
Yeah, the 2 boards was weird.
That's unacceptable. He's too important and he's too great. He's got to give you more than that.
Let me wrap it by this because I was listening. So Stephen A. says it's on Jamal Murray. Max, you said earlier Celtics series is over, but clearly you don't think this one's over.
Oh, the Nuggets?
Yeah.
They got 1 win?
Exactly.
If they're down 3-1, it's not over.
I'm saying he can have the biggest impact tonight.
No, we're talking about who it was most important for. It was Jamal Murray.
We're watching these playoffs. The Nuggets aren't dead until they're gone.
Got it.
6 elimination games.
Got it. Just
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.